Hello, friends. My name is Nanok Metal, and I hope that you're having a good day. It's a third episode I'm recording straight, one after another. So, unfortunately, if there are any comments so far, I won't be able to speak to them in the recording. However, I will definitely reply to you. And make sure to say hi. Alrighty, we've got a monkey. We've healed him up in the last episode, so now he's all good to go.
It's not a bad idea.
And, monkey with a gift.
It worked. Jeff managed to persuade it. It shouldn't give us any more trouble.
So sweet. Gotta fix this up. Yep, with our old sail, although it just lost its stripes, apparently. And Jep with a lump of fat. Now this thing's working. Well, it's actually beautifully crafted. Like, you'd think where I was living here, they're sort of like, they're quite far from civilization, and yet they managed to build this. And there probably is some in universe explanation to this, because there was some technology available to them via one way or another. Read the books if you're interested to know more. But, yeah, it sort of makes sense. Even the wheat that they describe how they grew the wheat in the books. Can't remember exactly, but I think it was something like there was like a single seed that happened to be in one of the dude's pockets or something like that, and they planted it. Excuse me. From that, they they grew some more seeds, harvested those, planted the wheat again, and so on, so on, so on. They presumed that would all be wheat. Yeah, and so further and further, they managed to get quite a good number of seeds, to the point where they were able to eat it. Obviously, it didn't happen first year or two, but eventually did. I even think that it was a big deal that they eating bread. Quite a milestone. I mean, it would have to be. Like, imagine going through all this trouble of even building a windmill. Don't think there's anything else I can do here at this point, so I'm just gonna leave this. But we can see all of these ingredients that we've collected so far, like sugar, lemon, flour, an egg. It'd make us something. A pie. Or a cake. Looks like a pie, man. Hey! Another monkey with a gift. I don't think I want to gift cake to anyone. Can't feed it to anyone. So, little yummy cake. We'll just leave it in our apparently endless pockets. Because, like, even carrying 4 bricks, like, that's no easy task, let alone a whole seal apparently at one stage, and porcupine and a whole bunch of other stuff. Oops. Here. I think we are sort of at a point where I need to go into that dark spot where she was refusing to go previously. Just trying to figure out how to make some wax or a candle. Don't know, that seal of fat, you'd think you should be able to make something, some sort of wicking material. quicker. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I know I've tried it before. I'm just sort of getting desperate a little bit. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to like melt these fat and like put a little piece of rope into it and make a candle. Apparently I can't. I cannot. No. Ah, goodness me. This rope.
These lines might just come in handy.
Yes, they will come in handy. I will need Jep. Jep with a knife. Don't mess with Jep, he's got a knife.
I'm going to make some rope left.
Yep, so now I've got this letter. Yep, don't think he needs a knife anymore. And we need to go back to the shore because there's, you recall, we did see one of the first times when we saw. I think I've got to use Jeb to grab the eggs, but obviously now he can't. They already broke the egg.
Good job.
I want a monkey who can, you know, do stuff for me. That'd be cool. Granite House, 1860. So, you know, give or take, Mina, given she's got a mobile phone or GPS phone that looks probably, you know, color screen circa 2000.
Just before the accident, I was on course to break the record.
2000s rather.
Too many risks and I blew it. If I ever get out of here, who's gonna trust me with another boat?
I think if you get out of there, you'll have a hell of a story to tell and capitalize on that. Oh,
Captain
hello.
Moon's body. I can't just leave it here.
Yeah, it's a little bit undignified the way he fortunately passed away. Diving suit. Gotta take care of that. Not sure what to do with that.
What a mess! It looks like a horde of elephants came through here.
Yeah, you see there is that lake where we were earlier, and it seems like there's some sort of channel draining the water down. The windmill? I think we're here right now, I'm guessing. Emptied into this like flooded the gallery. Yeah, so they've done something to open up this cavity, and presumably this is where they lived, and it's quite well done actually. And got cables, shirt, wick, and there you go. There are my candles. Can I make more? Probably should make some more. Three candles. Excellent. We also got hammer, screwdriver, iron filings, roll of wire, nails, planks. A lot of good stuff here. This is brilliant. And we're in a really good place now. Boiler, coil. Oh, this looks ominous. We can
This is a good place.
can make a not distillery, like a distilling device. to make some vodka. Vodka. You know, we'll see what we'll make out of that. I can't remember, honestly. But I do remember that we need to make another fire, and easiest way is gonna be to use that seaweed. Make the flint again, because I lost a bloody knife. Would have kept the perpetual flint if I a fire starter if I didn't break that other knife. And I just need another piece of wood. No, that's not it. I'm gonna clearly oh, hold on. No, dried seaweed is not for starting a fire. Dried seaweed is for doing something else. I did somehow remember. But yeah, burning materials. I mean, I could burn those. Actually, plenty of burning materials around here, like all these broken pieces and stuff like that. But I just can't interact with it.
A map of the South Pacific. There's a cross in the middle of the ocean with the name Lincoln Island. Located
Yeah, I remember
between the
Lincoln
35th
Island.
and 40th parallel, and between the 150th and 155th meridian west of Greenwich.
So
Closest inhabited land is more than 1,200 miles away.
I remember when I read the books and then I played the game, they were talking about this in the Pacific, and at the time, little did I know that I'll be living in the Pacific, living in New Zealand. A little spot there, Auckland, and yeah, it's kind of funny looking back at this and like, oh yeah, actually got to know this spot really well. There is no Lincoln Island as far as I know. It's just an imaginary place, but there is a whole bunch of islands in this area here, in places like Samoa, Tonga, Rarotonga, Fiji, the Cook Islands, and I think hundreds of those little islands probably. I've been to one of them, Rarotonga. It's 32 kilometers in diameter, or in sort of perimeter, not diameter. Very small place. Got a big old volcano at the middle. I've climbed on it. It's one of the coolest trips I've taken. It's quite steep at times. I came out like so dirty just because it was wet. Yeah, it was an incredible place. Like any of those islands, I think are pretty cool to visit as a tourist.
Some notes written in English. Probably some chemist's notepad.
That's a battery, but the anode and cathode. Not gonna try and make a fool of myself guessing which one is which, but you need two different types of metals and some sort of acidic environment. We can generate an acidic environment without lemons. Can't eat them apparently. So yeah, I've got a recipe for a battery. In fact, this looks like a battery here, so probably need to use some clay to make it.
No need.
Cannonball, powder.
This cannon isn't.
Why do I need to load it now? I don't know, but usually you need some sort of packing material around the cannonball. Obviously you need the gunpowder, which my gunpowder is not usable at this moment because it's hardened. I'll have to do something with it. Shirt. Can't do much with a shirt apart from cut it up into some strips and make a coffin or chap. Captain Dakar, Captain Nemo. Hey, yeah, Finding Nemo. Nemo is a reference to Captain Nemo. Just In case you didn't know, because you know both are related to the oceans. He did mention he couldn't find
See
rest
what I saw, Jet?
because he was not buried, so we've
Present for you.
did him present. What is the present? I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be something there. Did the game glitch out? Oh, a giant oyster. I don't know. I don't want to break my knife again. Just try put it in the fire.
A pearl. It's huge. It might be valuable enough to replace the boat that I lost.
Yeah, it's a big pearl. That's for sure. You know, I thought there was like I need to put it somewhere. Kind of vaguely remember that I had to put something onto here. Don't know. Anyway, yeah, Mr. Dakar, Mr. Nemo, Captain Nemo. I hope you like your final resting place. It's where you spend a long time by the ocean. So he spent a long time in the water or under the ocean, hence 20,000 leagues that I see of the book. Yay! Now we've got much SO4H2. Is that? I'm gonna say alcohol, but sulfuric acid. Yeah, not the most knowledgeable chemist. What else do we need here? Oh, lights. Lights. No, it's not gonna be light source. It's gonna be this thing. Ran on electricity. The batteries. We'll have to find a battery, and looks like a dead monkey. That I don't think that's a child. That'd be a bit creepy. Even a dead monkey is a bit creepy. To he who reads these lines. I mean, that's weird, because that doesn't say that. I'm gonna go by what the screen says. You who will read these words love this island, which was hospitable to us. And remember, nothing is impossible to the man with knowledge. Hurricane threw us on the shore. No weapon nor tool. These guys arrived on a hot air balloon, by the way. Nevertheless, managed to draw from this island, from this land, everything required for living in comfort, and it's almost with regret that we leave it to go back to civilization. So, yeah, the characters of the Mysterious Island book are...
What was that? A faraway cry? Or an echo from the past? Keep cool, Jet. As long as we stick together, nothing will happen.
a little bit creepy, to be honest. Rather dark, and doesn't look like I can go any further, unfortunately. I'm gonna go inside yet. I don't know where this goes, because we've been on the other side. A monkey's still chilling there. I remember as a child I was a little bit creeped out by this whole space. Well, obviously, first of all, you see a skeleton of a dead person and remains of a dead person. That dead monkey was there, and just the darkness, dark, creepy area. Air tank and the helmet. Imagine we could combine these things together. Just missing probably this, or what else does it? Yeah, whatever it needs at the moment, I don't have it. I'm gonna have to leave this apparatus, underwater suit. Maybe a Xbox controller is what I need, or a Logitech controller rather. And let's make our still. And yeah, just as soon as I can fashion a fire, I'll be able to distill some things. I don't know, like what am I supposed to do? I need to go find some more burning materials. Yeah, look at that.
Pacific, Lincoln Island. Let's see. A mountain to the east, a big lake cut off from the coast by a cliff. This Lincoln Island has got to be where I am.
Surprisingly, a rather large lake for such a small island. I didn't think that they could form like that, and clearly there will be a lot of rain in the Pacific. It's fairly wet area of the Earth, of the planet, and still, yeah, I'm just not sure. Oh, gun! How did I miss that first time? Another lantern. Lantern broken. Else here. Gotta try use our friend Jep a little bit more, because he is
It's not a bad idea.
supposed to give us ability to go to places where wouldn't otherwise get to. It's pretty smart. Ooh, him tying knots and everything. Poof. What a useful. Whoa, 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 whoa. Listen, I will give you a gift as long as you put that thing down.
Dare send Jep.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna.
Not a good idea.
No. No, he doesn't want that. Gun.
I'm going to have to get this
Cage. Can I fix the cage with some of the bamboo pieces that I have?
I'm going to have to get.
Not sure what that cage is for. Some more sulfur. Sulfur. And yeah, I just don't know if I can. What can I do with you? Can't kill you. give you a gift. Maybe I'll try give him the that pie myself. Okay, that was easier than initially. Oh, he's so cute. He's just gone for a nap. Just as I was saying, like that's literally me. If I eat something, I'm like, yep, that's it. Gotta go have a nap. Hot ash. Other stuff I picked up there. So pure chemicals. As you can see, this island is quite seismically active, and as is most of the islands in the Pacific. They literally, the reason they exist is because they're all resulted, they all came about from a big eruption. And New Zealand is also one such place, which kind of cool, but the most part it's not really cool because it had a few. I've experienced a handful of decently sized earthquakes, and obviously more recently it was a Christchurch earthquake in 2011. It was quite devastating. There were two. One of them resulted in no loss of life, and the second one unfortunately did. And it's one particular building which was collapsed. It's a business building. I failed to remember the name at the moment, but the thing was that it just wasn't really up to snuff to withstand the earthquakes. And in December I had a chance to visit Christchurch, spent a few days there, and visited the Quake Museum and retelling the stories of that 2011 earthquake, telling the stories of survival, compassion. The whole country came together just to help out the people. I think I was in school back then, and there was a food drive and any sort of resources that were required. Because the city got the mayor at the time used the term, scientific term, I think he called munted. It became a bit of a meme. So there was no power for a long time. There was no fresh water for a long time. No sanitation. Your drains are broken, then not going to be able to use the toilet, and then that becomes a problem, because that can spread disease, human waste, and can't get rid of it in a nice way. And I remember on the news they were talking about how people just dig a hole out in the backyard, take a plastic chair, like punch a hole through it so it just becomes like a makeshift toilet. Obviously there were bio toilets and portaloos and things like that available, but the first couple of days they were hard to come by. If you ever do, if you live in New Zealand, or if you ever happen to be there, I'd highly recommend to boiling, but highly recommend to visit the Quake Museum in Christchurch. It's a very humbling experience in a way. The fact that you can live in your life, you're sort of making plans, and perhaps you bought your house, you're so happy. These things can change. Oh, whoa, I didn't. Yeah, okay, I did not want to do that. Luckily that didn't spend, apparently didn't use that up.
Hey! Oh no.
That's not Jeb though, is it? It's a different monkey. Where'd that cannonball go? No, I don't think I can't see it or retrieve it. Alright, I'm gonna ask Jeb to bring this back up, but let's call it a day. episode 3. Making our way through. I'm not sure how long the game is. I imagine it will take about 5-7 hours to smash through it. 12 o'clock already. Do I sleep or do I keep going? Of course I'll keep going. But for you guys, it's gonna be the next episode, so thanks for watching. And I hope you have a good day. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.